remember Wizard of Oz. You're supposed to be able to see people that hung themselves in the background of the trees during the Tin Man scene or something like that.
Is that true, or was that one of those urban myths?
I don't know.
I've watched it really close because I heard the same thing. It's you know those bags of sand that they have for ballast on the, you know, for curtains or whatever.
Right.
It looks like a bag on a rope. It doesn't look like a person.
Did you watch it on weed, man?
I did hear that the Wicked Witch burned herself in the scene where she catches on fire. She comes out a little smoke. The actress herself actually caught on fire during that scene, and they kept it because she refused to ever do that scene again after she healed from it.
So when she was melting, she was really melting?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing they put her out before, you know, she actually got that bad. But no, she apparently had to go to the hospital for several weeks.
She get burnt in the face by any chance, man? Because that chick, you know what I'm saying? She's perfect for the role.
I think she was actually a pretty good-looking woman before they put all that green makeup on her.
Seriously?
Like, underneath all that stuff? I'm not saying with all the stuff on, but...
So you're saying the landing strip nose and the wart's not real? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Nah, it's completely real. It's the most sexy part about her.
Well, dude.
The original case for the Mermaid VHS had a big veiny member on it.
Veiny?
Yeah, not just a regular one. They got full blown into that.
Earthworm?
Has to be the very old version, and yeah, it does look like a bag. There is a scene in Three Men and the Little Baby that people were saying there was a ghost in the background. What it actually ended up being was a standee of Tom Selleck. They're not, yeah, it's a standee. You know, one of those cardboard cutouts.
One of those cardboard cutouts.
Oh.
Buddy Ebsen was supposed to be the Tin Man, but he was allergic to the silver makeup. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm not an expert, buddy. But he knows what the hell he's doing here. He's been here a lot. I mean, he's just telling me where the things spawn, when, you know, like what placeholders are, and all sorts of things. He got timer too.
Small room is just repopping now, Shix, if you want to grab one of them. It's kind of like the maze, not as bad as the maze in Kazakh, but it's a little bit like the maze in Kazakh. You'll get it the longer you stay here.
All right, and I gotta remember the small room is the other way, I think. Yeah. This way. Actually, I need to...
And the lion's costume was made from real lions?
What?
That's like super old school. You can't do that no more. Especially if you want to make the costume of the white rhino out of white rhinos. Ew, too soon? Too soon, right?
It didn't even look like a real lion. Like, it looked like a teddy bear lion.
Well, the skin apparently wasn't. You'll never be able to see another white rhino because those just went extinct.
No, you didn't. Not yet.
I thought I heard on the news that those were gone. Like the last one just died.
The last male died.
Oh, there's still a female?
There's still 2 females.
Ooh, are they gonna try to do some kind of DNA genetic stuff?
The 2 females can't carry, so they're harvesting eggs from 2 females, and they have plenty of donations from the male apparently. So they're going to try to do surrogates with other rhinos.
I didn't want that job.
It's going to be freaking Jurassic Park, dude.
Yeah, how do you...
all over again.
Like, we all know how you get donations, but that has to be, like, the worst job.
It's not like Jim Carrey, like, crawling in there, dude, and coming back out.
No, I'm not talking about for the females. I'm talking about for the male.
Oh, dude,
yeah, the person that's doing the collecting.
Yeah.
You're not a professional milker?
I'm not putting that down on a resume. I won't talk about that in the dark. That would be something that you just kind of drink a bunch of whiskey and hope you can forget it. You pass the bucket around for donations. I mean, I'm kind of glad that he did it, because I would hate to see another species go extinct. There's already been too many of them as it is. You just get in there and go to town with that job. I'm thinking you take something first, right? Like a bottle of Jack Daniels. Got to get the mood right. Some candles in there. A little bit of music playing in the background, right?
I don't think you want a bottle of Jack Daniels with that job, dude.
Some Tom Jones, maybe? Barry White?
No. I don't think so, dude.
I think that White Rhino is going to love you from then on. You're going to have the special relations with that guy. And thanks, Flats. Thanks for coming out and be part of the group, man. We got to get you in here more often.
No, he show me up is what he'll do. He knows this place pretty good.
That's why we need him.
So we don't die.
Oh, you know, I absolutely love that song, and from now on, I'm never going to think of that phrase quite the same. It's not unusual to be collecting Rhino something.
Stuff.
Yeah. Maybe Barry White would have been better. AC lying on his therapist's sofa trying to get the rhinos milking out of his head. And out of my hair, too, because if you're underneath there, that stuff is going everywhere.
Bad, dude.
That's nasty.
You know, somebody got to do the nasty jobs.
So that's why I don't have a whole hell of a lot of time.
Why not, dude? You have to hang out with us all night.
Shit.
It's an obligation.
Yeah, dude.
I'll
Flats.
call Comcast, man. You better watch out.
Call him.
AFK.
You're
Don't let him
gonna
die.
stay on hold for a good 20 minutes before you talk to somebody.
I know a guy.
Let's see. Sounds good, guys. We could do a Freedy someday. That would be good fun. I would love to do a Freedy again. Last time we did that with ZK. We went a little bit of nuts in there and did some like backwards dancing and immediately got a pair of boots to drop right after that. Even had a couple races to that room once. See if we could beat an enchanter there. And we beat him into the room. We just weren't able to take 12 mobs at once. ZK was holding his own. He was able to do like 8 solo. Fortunately, my mana just could not keep up. Calling Mike Rowe? Oh, dude. That would be the guy to do it. The Dirty Jobs guy. I think he's doing, what, Maytag commercials now, right? He's like the washing machine and the fridges.
That's not Mike Rowe, man.
That's not Mike Rowe?
That is not Mike Rowe.
Oh, it looks a lot like him. Is that the
does.
guy from
Ford.
Eureka, maybe? Yeah, Eureka. The sheriff. I did a Freedy last night with some cleric from Rampage who had been down leveled from 60 to 42, and we just blitzed the whole place. Turns out he was also Australian. Wow, dude. Oh. Downgraded from level 60 to 42.
That's a lot of sacking.
Sacked down.
Holy
Man, he
cow.
made a ton of money.
Yeah.
If they sold.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's ugh. You imagine how long that must have taken them just to lose that many levels? That's like an all-night thing.
Is somebody looting these?
I'm not. No, it's usually just get coin off of them. Some silk.
ZK's got stuff just going on in real life, and I think his computer's starting to give him some issues, so he's having problems with it as well.
Yeah. Well, and he's wanting to play more advanced video games too, like some of the newer ones.
Yeah.
I know Noddle's running into that a little bit.
Even when he does play VI9, it's super laid back and casual.
Which, you know, a Freedy for him would be right up his alley, I think.
Yeah, like stuff like this is fine. I mean, If I'm not the definition of filthy casual, I don't know what it is. I just don't like raiding stuff anymore. I get on for half an hour at a time, and I'm done.
I play a little bit longer than that from time to time, but yeah, I'm right there with you with the raids. Haven't quite gotten back into this since coming back to P99. Apparently, he has done it twice just for fun, is what Flats is saying.
Oh, leveled up to 60 and then sacked?
Mm-hmm.
That's your definition of fun, dude. Have at it.
Yeah. Seems crazy. If you went on raids, Chupa, you could have one of these. Boom.
No, I couldn't.
Sure you could.
No, I couldn't.
Might be able to get that.
Not for an alt. There'll be an app in it that needs it first.
You'd be surprised.
Well, then let's go. Right now. But I do it for this guy. Need some chain.
All right, Flats. We'll catch you later, man. Drive safe. Flats says if you see him, tell him I said hi for ZK.
Oh, we'll let him know for sure.
His gear was high-end TOV stuff on a level 42. That would make leveling a lot faster, a lot easier.
That would be sick. I mean, it's a cleric, though, either way. All you're doing is complete heal and your rinse and repeat go.
You might be able to solo at that point. I mean, high-end TOV stuff, depending on the right gear, you get some pretty decent AC. Your mana has to be out the yin-yang at that point. Let's see. I remember watching a druid who had bound themselves in High Hold Pass go from 30-some odd to 8 because they fell asleep at their keyboard.
Well, that's just stupid. Where do they bind in High Hold Pass? That's a bad spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they bound in a spot that seemed safe, why people were killing the orcs, but the moment the orcs start dying, you know,
root one, we'll pull the other back.
They kill all those guards easy.
Slide.
Yeah, we probably need to move back more for the rogue. Ooh. Really? You root our tank?
Blind sent me a tell saying I want to be half the tank you are, AC. Well, I guess I am half the tank being a halfling. Ain't nothing wrong with halflings out there. Definitely nice to be a good tank, though. It's a good feeling to be able to sit there and take those hits. I still got a long way to go, but I got some pretty decent gear. I can't complain. Bushido, that is why he had the Brain of Kazakh, though. I think there's still only a handful of people that have that. It doesn't drop
He's
very
not
often.
one to be rooted.
Nope, sure doesn't. So I let him swing away. That's fine.
Let's see, I'm half the tank I seem to be because I got hairs on the feet. Got Noddle? Is Noddle still here?
I think he went AFK.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Noddle has his. Oh, there you are.
I'm semi-AFK, I'm sorry.
His warrior,
Ranger.
which everybody calls a ranger, is not the usual race that you would see a warrior be, but he tends to tank fairly decent too. So, well, one of the main reasons I picked this guy is if he does do any raids, I wanted him to be able to be very standoutish, like you could tell where he's at. Because anytime I've done a raid up in Sky, and the warrior is the focal point of a certain mob, when everybody gets right on top of it, it's very hard to see where that warrior is. And when he shifts from one mob to the other, yeah, you can use assist, but sometimes you can't quite see because people are delayed. So he'll move, and half of the raid, if not more, will stay there. But if he's big, the raid shifts a little faster from what I've been able to tell. It's just easier on everybody else when the main tank is noticeable. And so on Everquest 2, they actually fixed that so that you could put little symbols over people's heads. You can mark somebody as the main assist. You can mark somebody as the main tank, somebody as the main healer, and it actually floated above the character so that you could see them from afar and everybody could get right on top of them and move and joust with them if they needed to.
They got all that crap on live now too, dude.
Yeah, I figured they would. I mean, you know, EverQuest 2 and EverQuest Live kind of go hand in hand.
Health of target's target. So like you can see like whoever can actually like target the mob, and you can see who they're hitting. You know what I mean? Like who the mob is hitting or whatever. And they used to do that though when that first came out to check to see if people were AFK during raids. They would target them and see if they were at least targeting the raid mob. Just to check on them. I thought that was hilarious.
I did like that for certain classes like shamans or druids, because you could actually attack the main target. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was lost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could attack the main target, but you could also heal through the target.
Move forward some shakes. Keep going. Pull it back some more so the rogue has a... Oh, shit, never mind. I'll bring it to you guys over here. Sorry. Or you can do that.
Nah, yeah, you want to move it, though, because you're getting hit by both.
Slide to the side a little bit. There you go. Let Nano get hit by that damn thing.
He just walked up to it.
Not scared, dude.
Are you still getting hit, dude?
I'm not.
Yeah, we've almost got it dead.
But yeah, that was kind of a nice little ease of living addition.
They even had it so you could mark the target. So like on live, it's, do you know, like the glow ring around the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you mark the target, it would make it brighter. And then at raids, you could have whoever the raid leader is or the main assist, they could mark first target, second target, third target. Like if there was like 12 mobs up, they could mark like up to 3 or 4 targets so everybody knew who to go to next with a ring or whatever.
It's cool. It does get a little excessive when you start throwing on that many targets. But I guess it comes down to how well your guild works together if they need those kind of...
If it's trash mobs, though, this makes it easier for people to focus when you knock one down and so on and so forth.
Right. I'm not saying they're
Stone
bad.
spiders up.
You don't actually have to have those on there if people are just paying attention to what they're doing. All right, Sick Nick, take it easy, man. I'll catch you later.
So we probably want to kill the stone spider first.
Yeah.
I think it's
yeah,
just
because I can't do anything to that one.
Yeah, we'll kill the stone spider and you play with
I'm
the
pulling the
other
other one. Yep.
What are you doing with the other one?
Bushido wants to know, are we going back to down near? Maybe at some point.
You wanted to kill that guy, didn't you?
They wanted to kill him.
I'm scared.
I thought the zone was pretty good. It definitely spawns fast, so if you're looking for a really fast experience, that might be an option for you. It wasn't the greatest, though. I mean, as far as experience go. Wow, this stun just lasts forever, doesn't it?
I thought it was pretty good experience, man.
It's good, but I wouldn't say it's as good as like Soul B or Lower Guck.
Yeah, but you're talking, you can go there between 30 and 35, where you're not really going to go to Soul B 30 to 35.
Good as Soul A, you think?
Mm,
I think Soul A was a little faster.
I don't know. It's harder to get to for sure. So.
Yeah.
Unless you're already over there. You know what I mean? In Kunarkville.
Or if you're a monk. I mean, apparently that's the place to be to get some of that no trade gear.
Crescent was really nice. Some of the pieces are complete garbage, but overall it's a nice set to have.
Oh. I'll throw you a hot. You can candy it if you want, or whatever you want to do.
Bushido says for revenge.
Oh, there's a spider behind me. Noxious spider. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, he's mean.
He poisoned me.
Oh yeah, he's obnoxious. Nice.
Yeah, he's the one that drops that green silken drape, I think.
Yeah, bro.
Is he the Invis one?
No, that's Guano. He's
Okay.
like a level 20
Goblin, yeah.
Goblin, yeah.
And that's the one that drops the bag, I believe.
Yep.
Blue Crescent.
That's the bag.
And Woo's Fighting Battalions, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. And drops a weight reduction bag. You're talking about this zone or down here? I don't remember any weight reduction bags being in down here.
I think you're talking about guano.
The guano harvester.
And he's in Biz.
It'd be nice if almost every zone had a weight reduction bag. Oh no, he's saying in down here. What?
I don't think there's a weight reduction bag in down here.
Not that I'm aware of.
There you go, green silken drape. It's the greatest item ever.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You had it for how long?
What's that?
Actually, you didn't have it on your guy. What you call it? You had the one from down there, the robe down here, or whatever it is, with the wisdom on it.
This is a good robe. I got it as a gift from a high-level enchanter, and I wore that all the way until I got my new breastplate, so probably in the 40s to 50s. And then we did a newbie giveaway over in GFA, and it was actually kind of cool because I gave it to a newbie cleric, and as I was giving it to the newbie cleric, the enchanter that I hadn't seen in forever, who actually gave me that robe, showed up. So they got to see it being passed down to somebody else that could use it. And I haven't heard back from that that cleric, so I don't know if they're still around, if they stopped playing or whatever happened. But if nobody wants that robe for an alt, somebody loot it so you can give it to a character or sell it or something.
Is everybody poisoned?
Not me.
Everybody was like down like 60%.
Guano Harvester drops the bag. Down here has the monkey stuff.
Cool drape, man.
Who?
You?
Oh, I don't have any space on this dude. He's still filled up from all those gems and...
Nono.
What are we doing?
Get the drape.
I don't think I can loot it, dude.
You don't have any space?
I can't wear it, dude.
Oh,
it's not a matter of where. Just hold on to it later.
Give it to a newbie or sell it. Something.
This greedy bastard.
Can I put it on a pet?
I guess you could. It'd be pointless. You're not going to get any stats off of it.
Are you poisoned, dude?
Yeah.
Don't you have like a cure poison?
I was looking for it when
you didn't buy that
I went and looted that thing. I think I have all my spells, actually. I have counter-react poison. Is that probably
That's
the one?
even better, yeah. Let's see, upgrade it one.
Yeah, dude.
We're killing pretty quick.
Yeah, I already have a half a bubble of experience in level 50.
50 and through 52 is not bad, dude. To be honest.
54 though. Meow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
53, I think, is slowest down too. To be honest.
Nah, 53 is not that bad. You just got to find the right spot for it. But 54, that's a mini brick wall.
Sucks. God, it sucks.
I'd be happy.
It gets better.
I'd be happy with 52 and 54. That's when I get those disciplines.
Alright, guys, I got a couple more and then I'm rolling out.
Alright, man. You gonna be back later tonight, or?
That I'm not sure of.
Bushido. He's like, okay, if you're heading out, you gotta go pull a giant.
Very good, dude.
I'm down.
You think we could?
I got gate loaded.
You think we could take one with the group we have? Probably not,
if you can
right?
pull one, we could take it easy, dude.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed.
Well, we're not that far from it if you want to give it a shot. You know the way, or
if there's any up either.
Yeah, I'm easing my way through there.
Chuck's is gonna little hide sneak action, chilling.
So when we get like 12.
Oh God, now I'm nervous.
I think the most you'll get is like 2 or 3, unless you walk into that one room and then you get 4.
Oh yeah, that's all.
That's all, nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm just saying you're not going to get 12. That's good, right?
If you get more than one, you're dead.
You can feint it. He's a monkey.
Are you poisoned on with a warrior?
I am now. Yeah, I just looked at that. I have
I don't
boiling blood
see
and no
anything
regen.
up here. I mean, I don't know where I'm going, but
It's gone now. Get evac ready. We don't have any evac with us.
Got gate, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm all the way to where Rage Fire is. I don't.
They might all be down.
They might be in. No, check
Check
your what you call it, track.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing up here. Thank God.
I know we've killed them in not Soul View. We killed them in the Royals room a couple times. So if we can take it at that level, we could probably take it at this level. This guy's getting to the point where he's going to have to get himself a hammer. Level 50. He doesn't have a hammer yet.
You got a WC cap?
Not on this guy. I do have my cleric. You can transfer it over, I guess.
400 plat, man. 400 plat. Every tune should have.
Cheap.
I got 400 plat on me right now. I definitely need to recharge my mask from Seb. If anybody has one of those, I'm going to recharge it anytime soon. Let me know.
Larrikin's mask?
Mm-hmm.
Might have one on my monk. Here I am talking about every tune should have a freaking WC cap. But I don't have one on this guy for some reason.
It's because he's an alt. You've been leveling him up pretty quick.
No, my warrior's got one, and he's like 17.
Oh. Wow, level 17, you got a W. Why would you need that?
Why not?
I don't know. I have the one on my cleric I've never even used. It's just been sitting there for...
Oh, dude, I use WC caps like crazy.
I can gate. I never really needed to.
Well, WC cap is instant.
It is, but
It's
as a
physical.
cleric, I don't want to leave the group without
Shit.
getting everybody out of there.
Peace, motherfuckers.
You could also get those potions from Kazakh Tool.
GD.
Yeah, you can. If you get pottery skill up, you can make the ones for Great Divide.
122 pottery skills, all you need.
It just takes time, I guess. You'd have to do it over in Thurg. I tried doing that over in Freeport, and the place where you buy the stuff and actually do the stuff is it's not far, but it's a long run when they're that heavy.
No, third, it's all in one spot. It's easy.
And it's all buyable, or do you need like middle bits for something?
No, everything's buyable.
How much you think that's going to cost you? 2K? Less than?
Nope, not even. Just get some cheap int or wisdom gear, throw all that stuff on there, and go.
That's true. This guy is fairly stupid.
Yep.
67 wisdom and 60 intel base.
Intelligence is really cheap to gear out. You could even go farm a few things here and there too. Like bat skull earrings, that's 5 intelligence each for an ear.
Well, I mean, if you're only doing it to level up your skill, you could just buy them and then sell them down the road.
You could, or just pass it on to the next character that needs it.
Ooh, that's a good point. I just take them off of my necromancer.
There's Guanas. Somebody gonna get a bag.
Maybe. He drops something else, doesn't he?
I think he does, but I mean, I think the bag's pretty common.
Or the Dex Cloak.
That's even better.
Yeah, that's not common. I don't think.
So, funny story. That bard in OOC, or bard monk in OOC, Finichin, is from my my home server on live, Saren, and we were in the same guild together back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome.
How'd you find that out? Did he just hit you up?
I been seeing his name all over the place, and I finally sent him a tell and said, "Did you play live?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Saren server?" Yeah. I was like, "Dude." It's like, this is not all. He's like, dude, I remember you.
Be right back, guys.
That's pretty awesome.
Small world, man.
Somebody kill him? Yeah.
Yep, he dropped a bag. Trav says, do we want a level 40 bard? I think that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he'll let us know if he needs a clear. So yeah, if you guys want that, go ahead and random 100.
I would roll only if someone else doesn't need it more or whatever.
I think it's pretty much open to all of you guys. I mean, everybody
check
can
that
use
one
it.
I don't need it. I've got one on me.
All right, congrats, checks.
It's really nice for carrying bandages.
Yeah, well, I guess for a monk. I was gonna say I just stick like weapons in it or something, but
Well, it's small items only.
get some small weapons like daggers. Nope, that's all yours, checks. I always wanted to get me a box of Nil Void Space or whatever it's called from Seb, but I've never actually seen one drop.
I've never been there when one dropped either.
Seems like it's fairly rare. It's nice though. Giant size, I think is what it says, and 10 slots, 100% weight reduction.
Aren't they like 5 or 6K or whatever?
I don't think they're the same price as a what's those bags from Solby?
Tink bag.
Tink bag. Yeah, they're not the same price because Tink bags weigh less.
So maybe like 4K then?
Might be pretty close, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the same. For me, it wouldn't make any difference. For a monk, I you know, they're all penny pinching half a pound.
Mm-hmm. It makes a difference.
I know it does. I'm not giving you guys any crap for it. It's just, it's a weird thing to be worried about because none of the other tunes out there have to even consider that, like remotely. You guys aren't able to loot. You have to consider not just the stats on items, but how much they weigh. Fair bit of thinking went into creating that class. Oh, it drops off a track? Is that right, Bushido? Well, that's why I haven't seen it. So super common then.
Well, as common as you kill track.
As long as you can get it off of the undead version of them, it might be common. Which we're hoping Nana will get to one day on his Bard Epic. Have you started that at all? Have you even like gone and gotten your first step?
No.
You know what it is? Have you looked it up?
Yeah, I did it. I've done it several times on several servers. I just, like there's some running through the Karanas to hand some crap in, and then you have to kill a doppelganger guy in the Karanas or something after that, I think. And then you have to start collecting stuff. There's a Blackwing semi-named over there by the Hill Giants. There's,
He's pretty rare, isn't he?
He's easy. It's like super easy.
I mean,
There's
just-
the old Skyfire is a pain in the ass. There's a Burning Woods named Worm that's kind of a pain in the butt.
Pain in
Then
the butt
after
to,
that,
get, to spawn or to kill?
To spawn. It kill
Yeah.
you less than a group or a group. Bard might even be able to solo that one, to be honest. Maybe.
That's what I was saying about Blackwing. I don't think he spawns very often.
I've seen Blackwing die, like, several times. I've never loaded this part on P99, but I've seen him die, like, on my Shaman and stuff when I was over there farming giants, so. Eldridge is the biggest one for that step. And then after that, you need... Finny drops a backbone. The werewolf head and KC, which everybody has. Everyone in the whole world, including not a bard, all have a werewolf head in their bank. And then you need a red scale and a white scale. And I don't think I'm missing anything in there somewhere. I can't remember. And then after that, yeah, all you have to do is kill Trecodon after you handle all that stuff in.
Well, we should try to get you started on. I know the red and the white scales are going to be hard to get, but at least we can do the rest of it. Yeah,
the red scale's off of... I know at least Talendor drops it. I don't know if it's off of all the dragons, or is he the only one?
When I got mine on live, the very first time we killed the guy in the hole, that's Talendor. Or no, that's not Talendor, right?
No.
There's a guy in the hole that drops it, I think. Or maybe it wasn't on P99. I don't know. We got the red scale in the hole, and we got the white scale off of Gornavir and Dreadlands. That's how I got my scales.
Yeah, that bastard.
But you could get it off of Vox and Maggie too, whatever.
So it's multiple dragons.
And I think 2 red and 2 white, I think, are the only 2.
We got 2 coming.
Just had to get lucky.
The white one's the expensive. I could actually probably, I mean, honestly, I should be at the point where all I'm waiting is on my white scale. If I just put some effort into it, you know what I mean? I just have not put any effort into it.
I don't know if
Eldridge is a pain though, dude. What you usually do is you take a group or so to Skyfire. You park one person at like a location where he pops, and the bard or a group kills until like the mob repops in that location, and then you know that's the placeholder. You know what I mean? Like the trick is a bard runs around and circles or kiting and does high sung, which a high sung song sends a mob back to its gate location. So like that's the easy cheat way is you run around and as soon as it goes, like if we park Chupa over there, just picking on Chupa, sorry, but you know what I mean, like there, and I was running mobs around and I gated one and it popped on his head, that would be the mob we want to kill. You know what I mean? And then once we find it, you just kill that mob until you get your named.
Yeah, this doesn't sound too hard.
Finding it is the hard part.
What kind of mob is it though?
Any mob in the zone.
Oh, so he could be one of those drakes. He could be a worm. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but there are. If you look on the wiki, and it was on live too, there's like a certain pathing pattern it takes around the zone. But there's like, it could be 100 mobs that take that path, man, or close to that path. You know what I mean? There's no dotted line on the ground so that you know. You know what I mean?
So as long as you run that path in some shape or form and use that song that you're talking about, you have a really good chance of possibly running across it.
The only bad thing is there's no fade. You know what I mean? There's no fade AA here or anything like that. So you don't want to die. You have to zone it if you get too many mobs on you. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So.
Well, having a cleric in the zone would help. I'm all for trying that one at some point if you want to do it in the next couple of days or something.
Why Bushido bringing up sore ass subjects?
And to be honest, there's probably tricks or something for P99 that I don't know about. You know what I mean? Because like I did it post era, from Velius. So
sounds like you know it pretty well. I never would have thought of using that song to find the thing. I would have just ran around killing everything, doing it the slow way.
I know Rangers can like with track help on that, so I don't know if there is a certain mob here. Because I had my one friend that got his epic on his bard. He said, "I got a Ranger, so I can help you track and get it." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know. I couldn't. You know what I mean? That was a long time ago."
Yeah, Chupa hasn't gotten his staff just yet, but we still have hope that he will. He does have his Shaman epic, though.
Probably get your staff before I get my bard epic, dude.
Oh, no doubt. All right, guys. Does anybody need buffs before I roll out?
Dude, you know we always die when you leave. Don't leave.
That's cool. I'm not part of it. I'm good. You said you could use some buffs?
Yeah, all I got is Talisman and Chlora.
Yeah, I've got major shielding.
You say we have a bard coming?
Yeah, it said he could come on down. He's level 40. I think he might still be running to the zone. Who all Trav. He is in Lava Storm, so maybe he was trying to get here and he got you know, ran out of the zone, or maybe he just got to Lava Storm and he's still coming. Lucinda, hello. Chanter Epic sucks trying to get. I have seen and heard Nibris go out of his way to help as many enchanters get their epics. So if you're having a hard time, I'm not going to say I'm going to volunteer him, but I would definitely pick his brain. As to,
Nibris is MIA lately, dude.
He has been, yeah. He was on just a couple days ago. What, 3-4 days ago, maybe?
What makes it rough too, though, is no parts of it, as far as I'm aware, are multi-questable. And there's 2 mobs that are like super contested because they're like, what, 4-7 day spawns or something like that. Something weird with variants, by the way.
I think every epic has at least one of those.
I think there's a lot of faction involved too.
Monk Epic really doesn't, honestly.
Oh, the one in Sky.
Probably...
You can only do the
Relic Wand?
Yeah, the 1.5 island in Sky. Yeah, you can only do one of those at a time, right?
The presence, though, yeah. There's specific ones that you can only do one at a time, but the respawn times on those are stupid short.
They might be, but if you're going up there with your guild, you got to wait a whole another week.
You could take a group up there and do that, man.
Yeah, we one grouped.
There's a way to get past that block of, you know, just go up at any time you want to, as long as the presence is up. You can buy keys from the Keymaster to get to 1.5.
So that's not against the Sky rules for the going in there and doing it? Why there's another guild coming up there?
Most people don't go to that island.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
1.5 is a quest island.
Because I know when Kittens was going up there, they had something like 12 monks waiting their turn to do that, and they were doing like one every week. So if they had gone up there and it was taken, they probably would have been pretty ticked off.
Possibly, who knows? But I mean, it's a quest mob. It's the same thing with the Overseer of Air. I think that's the mob's name. If he spawns and it's your knight, you better get him because he's an open target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's on 3?
7, I think, or something like that. One of the 2.
What's the respawn on that monk guy? It's quicker than the rest of the zone, isn't it?
It's like 12 hours, right?
Yeah, it's pretty short.
I thought it was a little quicker.
Hang on, Shakes. Hang on. Don't go. Don't leave me.
Alright, we're gonna get in, Ed.
I don't know where that went. I was gonna try to root it. It's too late. You got it.
Bring it back to the room.
Yeah, I know shamans with that child's tear and the clerics with ragefire definitely are some of the worst ones to try to get in there.
Yeah, but you can actually get those though.
Yeah, you can MQ it, but that makes it even worse.
You can MQ them cheap too, though. I mean, cheap in comparison to other things.
Guess it depends on what you consider cheap.
I mean,
10, 15K.
I could buy like 20 Ragefire Hearts and before I could buy a white scale, dude.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: they're actually posted up for sale.
All right, so Trav says he's just doing an equipment transfer real quick. He'll be in.
Cypher?
Trav?
Oh, the bard. Yeah.
Level 40. G-Spock says he would love to get his warrior epic, but don't think that's happening anytime soon. Those scales.
What's up?
Green scale, dude. That's expensive.
And not really sure the warrior epic is. Yeah, I mean, I would love to get it. Don't get me wrong. They look cool, and it would be fun to play around with. But like, if you had Wave Crasher and that one from the Sleeper's Tomb, like, are you really going to even use your warrior epic at that point?
Yeah, but Sleeper's Tomb, bro. How many guilds are in there?
I get it. I'm just saying it might be cheaper to get the Sleeper's Tomb one than it is to get the warrior epic.
Nah, I don't think so. Back up there. One's rooted. Was rooted. Jeez.
Very short.
You want me to start rooting?
And there you go. One's rooted.
Targan took me about 40 hours off and on and camped raster for about 127 straight. I guess I should mention that I got both of those targets within about 30 to 40 minutes of each other in one night.
Then didn't need them.
RNG.
Yeah. Or you could skip all of that and just go kill brother. Is it Q or Z? I always get them mixed up.
Z is the one that I believe
the
drops
lazy
every
way
time.
out.
It is.
It is, but you got to be a lot higher level, so technically maybe not the laziest.
Well, you need to bring a force is all. You don't have to be high level. You just need to need a raid force.
Just need to
The only
know
thing
people.
you got to do is click the mob and loot.
True. But I mean, if you go in there with a group of 60s, that's all you need. You don't need a raid force. You might even be able to do it with less than a group.
I've seen some pretty high level groups wipe pretty quick. He summons. He hits.
I've seen full
like,
60s.
Is it quads for 220?
Yep. Unslowable. It's a heal test. That's all it is. It's a heal test. And how much can your tank absorb?
So, like, one person from Aftermath, and you should be good.
Sure.
The Ranger.
Yeah. I was going to say ZK. The ZK is there. You could probably sell it.
Well, you can't slow it. That's the biggest problem. I think that's
Can't
the
slow it. Magic immune.
summons.
It's a heal check.
He summoned me from across the zone, seemed like.
All right, guys. I am going to get out.
All right, man.
Army. Okay.
We'll see you later if you get back on. If not, man, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Will do.
Yeah, RNG. I got lucky on that one, I know, because we camped Rasta for, I believe it was like 3 days straight, trying to get Chupa, his guy, over there on Rasta. We didn't see it once.
I mean, I got mine in 4 hours of camping, and I consider that to be awesome.
Yeah, I got Targan. I think I walked in the zone. You guys had just killed him.
Yep. He almost rotted.
Yeah. And then Raster, I spent a couple days, but only
A couple hours.
2-3 hours at a time. So maybe a total of 8 hours.
Oh, he's saying this was on live, too, so way back when. I know what RNG feels like, especially with my dice. Although I had to say, Guggulin tends to get higher numbers than my Cleric does. Cleric is... You guys
Ugly.
see it on the videos, yeah. It's the worst rules you've ever seen anywhere.
Well, it's because he's ugly.
He's a sexy beast. You guys just don't like pale faces.
Guilty.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.